जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद।
जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद।
जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद।
जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद।
जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद।
जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद।
जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद।
जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद।
जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद।
जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद।
जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद।
जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त
श्री
वृंद।
चैतन्य चरितामृत की जय।
जय
श्रील कृष्णदास कविराज गोस्वामी की जय।
जय
श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय।
जय
समवेत गौर भक्त वृंद की जय।
जय।
ओम ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवम् साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवम् श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगण ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Welcome to today's Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita reading. We are reading from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Leela, chapter 8, the conversation between Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Ramananda Rai. So, we saw how Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu met with Ramananda Rai on the banks of river Godavari, and then they sat down talking, and Mahaprabhu said how he had heard about Ramananda Rai from Swarup Damodar Goswami. Of course, first they embraced each other, yes, in ecstasy. And then Mahaprabhu refrained himself, seeing that all the Brahmanas who had come with Ramananda Rai, they're getting confused what's going on. So Mahaprabhu refrained uh, his ecstasies. Same with Ramananda Rai, and they sat down and they started talking now. That's what is going on. Both are talking with each other. So there we saw that finally what we discussed yesterday was in that conversation, Ramananda Rai is saying that my Lord, because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said that I heard about your wonderful qualities from Swarup Damodar from Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. I heard from him. And he made a great endeavor to convince me to come and see you. And it is good that I got to meet with you without any effort on my part. This is very good. So, in response to that, Ramananda Rai said that Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya is very kind upon me. He treats me like his servant. And therefore, he is thinking of my well being even when I'm not with him. I'm somewhere far away, but even indirectly from a distance, he's still thinking about me and he's thinking of my welfare. So, by his mercy only, I'm able to see you. This is his mercy. And also, I can understand that you are showing special mercy to Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. The proof is you're touching an untouchable like me, who's the lowest of the Shudras. And your special mercy on him is because of his extraordinary love for you. I can understand all this. So then he said that the Vedas forbid one, right? A sannyasi, Srila Prabhupada explains in the purport, for a sannyasi, it is not at all recommended. In fact, it is forbidden for a sannyasi to meet a vishayi, a materialistic person who's absorbed in materialistic activities, who's dealing with wealth, with power, with women. It's forbidden for a sannyasi to meet such a person. So somebody who's working in the administration, he has to deal with these things. And not only are you seeing me and associating, you are even embracing me. So this is forbidden in the Vedas, but you're not afraid of Vedas. Why is that so? Because you are Ishvara. You are the Supreme Lord. And the Vedas are also coming from him only. Like this. So Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya is saying, I'm sorry, Ramananda Rai is saying to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that, so yesterday, the whole class, we just discussed about, actually, when you're a Vaishnava, you're a true Vaishnava, your externals don't matter. In fact, it is an offense to see a Vaishnava as belonging to a Shudra community or this community or that community based on the body. So Ramananda Rai is certainly not belonging to, he's a Vaishnava. So that we discussed yesterday at length. So then, after that, what happened? Let us see what happened after that. I didn't go systematically over everything that happened so far in this chapter because again all that recap would take another whole class. So I want to move forward today. We did a recap several times now. So here the next verse is. So let's just do the last verse. You are the supreme personality of Godhead himself. This is the last one. Therefore, no one can understand your purpose. The thing is, what is your purpose? Nobody can understand. By your mercy, you are touching me, although this is not sanctioned by the Vedas. Yes. So, your mercy on me has made you to do this act of touching an untouchable. Touching an untouchable is forbidden in the Vedas. Then still you're doing why you're doing? It is your mercy which made you do this. And also the other thing is you are the Supreme Lord. So nobody can predict, nobody can understand why the Lord is doing something. No one can understand. Tomara kripaya tomaya koraya nindya karma sakshat ishvara tumi ke jane tomar marma. Who can understand what you're thinking when you're doing something? What is your purpose behind an act? Who can understand like that? So then, but still Mahaprabhu is acting against the scriptures. So also we discussed that what is the position of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? We discussed yesterday, right? He is the Supreme Lord and Srimati Radharani. But even a very powerful Vaishnava, he can, remember this example is given about sun. Sun is very powerful. It can, even when it comes in contact with a contaminated place, that contaminated place becomes purified, but sun never becomes contaminated. Similarly, a very powerful Vaishnava, he cannot be touched. He cannot be affected by the sins or offenses of the other person. Rather, anyone who comes in contact with this Vaishnava, he becomes purified of all his contaminations. He turns into a Vaishnava. He becomes like a touchstone. Anything, a touchstone, it touches the metal and it turns that metal into gold. So when somebody is a very powerful Vaishnava, that is his position. So similarly, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, yes, the Vedas forbid a sannyasi from, associating with Vishay, but Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy is such, right? Out of his boundless and causeless mercy, he could show favor to anyone regardless of birth and position. Who is writing this? Srila Prabhupada is writing. And in the mood of a follower of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Srila Prabhupada also extended his mercy to all types of people, regardless of their background, however sinful, most in the depths of ignorance. They were in the depths of the mode of ignorance, and he delivered all of them. Hmm? So this is the mercy, the compassion of a Vaishnava, and the power of his Krishna prema. So yeah, next verse. आमा निस्तारिते तुम्हारा इहा आगमना परम दयालु तुम्ही पतित पावना. Ama nistarite, in order to deliver me, tomara ihan agaman. Your coming here is for the purpose of delivering me. You have come here simply to deliver me. Parama dayalu tumi. You are the most merciful. Patita pavana. You are the deliverer of the fallen souls. You have come here for my sake to deliver me. Ama nistarite tomara iha agamana parama dayalu tumi patita pavana. You have come here specifically to deliver me. You are so merciful that you alone can deliver all fallen souls. Why one person? You can deliver all fallen souls and you don't need anyone else. Single. You alone can deliver all the fallen souls. Who's saying? Ramananda Rai is saying to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Purport. That means, see, you are so powerful and your mercy is so great. Even though you are doing something which is forbidden in the Vedas, you are the Supreme Lord. What is not possible for you? And why you do something, who can predict, who can understand? Right? Nobody can know why you're doing whatever you're doing, why you're doing. People cannot understand. But Ramananda Rai is saying, I understand. You came here simply to deliver me. Why? Because you are Patita Pavana. Your mercy is boundless. Right? You are Parama Dayalu. You are the most merciful, most munificent personality. And you are the deliverer, the savior of the fallen souls. That's why you have come here. Srila Narottam Das Thakur sings in his Prarthana 39. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Daya Koro More Toma Vina Ke Doyalu Jagat Samsare
Patita
Pavana Hetu
Tava
Tavatara Mosamapatita Prabhu Napai Behara. Who's singing? Srila Narottam Das Thakur is singing. My dear Lord, please be merciful to me. Daya koro more. Show mercy to me. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu, Daya koro more. Please be merciful to me. Toma vina ke dayalu jagata samsare. Who can be more merciful than you in this entire universe, in this entire creation? Other than you, can we find anyone else who is as merciful as you? What to speak of being more merciful? We cannot find anyone who's merciful in this entire creation. Nobody who's as merciful as you. Please show mercy to me. My dear Lord, please be merciful to me. Who can be more merciful than your Lordship within these three worlds? Patita Pavana Hetu Tava Avatar. Avatar means what? Descending from a higher realm to a lower realm. This is Avatar. So, your avatar, you are coming from Goloka. Why you came to this earth? Patita Pavana Hetu. The cause, the purpose of your descent is to deliver the fallen. Patita Pavana Hetu Tava Avatar. Then you have come to deliver the fallen. Mosama patita Prabhu na paibe. You will not find another person who is as fallen as me. So my claim is first. Please deliver me. You have come to deliver the fallen, and you will not find another person who is more fallen than me. I am the most fallen. So please deliver me. Please show mercy to me. Like this, Narottam Das Thakur is praying.
Beautiful song.
My dear Lord, please be merciful to me. Who can be more merciful than your Lordship within these three worlds? You appear as an incarnation just to reclaim the conditioned fallen souls. But I assure you that you will not find a soul more fallen than me. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's specific mission is to deliver fallen souls. Of course, in this age of Kali, there is hardly anyone who is not fallen, according to the calculations of Vedic behavior.
That's true.
So that's what we've been discussing. Today morning in Bhagavatam class, we discussed
Yeah.
who is a civilized person. He should be at least a Dvija. Where do you find Dvijas in this Kali Yuga? You may have the title, but where are the qualities? Where is that lifestyle? Where are those practices? Isn't it? So from Vedic standard, if you see, everyone in Kali Yuga is fallen. So everyone can claim the mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He has come to deliver fallen souls. There's no one who is not fallen. Everyone is qualified to receive the mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu because everyone is fallen. So Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's specific mission is to deliver fallen souls. Of course, in this age of Kali, there is hardly anyone who is not fallen according to the calculations of Vedic behavior. In his instructions to Rupa Goswami, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu described the so-called followers of Vedic religion in this way. So this will come in the Madhya Leela, chapter 19, text 146. Veda nishtha madhye ardhe ka veda mukhe mane. Veda nishtha madhye ardhe ka veda mukhe mane. Veda nishiddha papa kore dharma nahi gane. वेद निष्ठ मध्य अर्धे का वेद मुखे माने मुखे just they know how to recite the Vedas, right? Mukhe mane veda nishiddha papa kore, but although they are reciting the Vedic mantras, they are performing papa karma which is forbidden in the Vedas. They are performing sinful activities that are forbidden in the Vedas, although with their mouths they are reciting the Vedic mantras. Veda nishtha madhye ardhe ka veda mukhe mane. Then dharma veda nishiddha papa kore dharma nahi gane. So they are not following dharma. They are performing those activities which are forbidden in the Vedas, and still they call themselves the followers of Vedas. So-called followers of Vedic principles simply accept the Vedas formally, mukhe mane, formally, just lip service. You just want to be known as a follower of the Vedas. But they act against Vedic principles. This is symptomatic of this age of Kali. Kali Yuga means hypocrisy, isn't it? Quarrel and hypocrisy. Hypocrisy means what? You show to be something in front, but in reality you're something else inside. This is called hypocrisy. So externally, I show like I'm a follower of the Vedas, but if you look at my behavior and my character, I'm doing all activities which are forbidden in the Vedas. This is a symptom of Kali Yuga. Even those who profess to be followers of the Vedas, actually they are engaged in Papa Karma. This is symptomatic of this age of Kali. They simply accept the Vedas formally, but in their actions, they are against Vedic principles. People claim to follow a certain type of religion, saying formally, I am Hindu, I am Muslim, I am Christian, I am this or that. But actually, no one follows the principles enunciated in religious scriptures. Now, Christmas is coming, and there is a lot of, celebration and decorations around. What is Christmas? Christmas is the day of appearance of Jesus Christ. Do you hear the name Jesus Christ anywhere?
Merry Christmas.
All you hear for Christmas is gifts and Santa Claus. What happened? This is what Srila Prabhupada is saying, right? We are celebrating Christmas, but there is no Christ there. And in all religions also, right? Different festivals we celebrate, but what is the center? Well, you take any religion, whether you call yourself Hindu or Muslim or Christian, when you say there's a festival, it's about shopping, right? Now, this particular festival is coming, discount. You can shop nicely and you can enjoy, cook nicely, feast, new clothes, enjoy, finished. Where is the spirit behind it? What is the purpose of life? This is hypocrisy. So-called followers of Vedic principles simply accept the Vedas formally, but they act against Vedic principles. This is symptomatic of this age of Kali. People claim to follow a certain type of religion, saying formally, I am Hindu, I am Muslim, I am Christian, I am this or that, but actually no one follows the principles enunciated in religious scriptures. This is the disease of this age. Srila Prabhupada, just, like a surgeon, when you have a cancer, that has to be cut and it has to be removed like that. Yes, it will hurt when the surgeon is cutting, right? It will hurt, but unless it is removed, the disease won't be cured, right? So you need to hear the, harsh reality. You may feel bad when you hear it, but it's a fact. It's the disease of this age, this hypocrisy. This is the disease of this age. Therefore, the merciful Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has simply advised us to chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Harer Nama, Harer Nama, Harer Namaiva Kevalam. The Lord can deliver anyone and everyone, even though one may have fallen from the injunctions of revealed scriptures. Yes. Even if you are fallen, if you are able to take full shelter of the holy name of the Lord, the way Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has taught, the way his followers have taken shelter of chanting of the holy name, Mahaprabhu told his followers, because they wanted to invite Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to their homes to feed him prasadam. Mahaprabhu set a condition. I will only go to that person's home who is the owner of 100,000, 1 lakh. So all the devotees became very morose, thinking that, oh, you have to be a lakpati, right? You should have 100,000 gold coins. Mahaprabhu will only go to that person's house to take prasadam. We cannot invite Mahaprabhu. We can, in 10 lifetimes, we won't be able to accumulate so many gold coins. So they became very sad. Mahaprabhu saw that they were all becoming sad. And then Mahaprabhu said, what did you understand? I didn't say 100,000 gold coins. I said one who's the master of 100,000 holy names. That means anyone who is chanting 100,000 holy names a day, that means not that one day, you take a vow to do that, right? That means every day for your life, you're doing that. Anyone who takes such a vow, I will go and eat in that person's house. So what I'm saying is, see the expectation. When Mahaprabhu is saying you simply chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, it is sufficient. 100,000 names means at least 64 rounds of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. And this is for everyone. This is not for those who are full-time devotees and who don't have, any other work to do. So simply sit and chant all day long. No, this is grihasthas. Who calls Mahaprabhu to their house to eat? Grihasthas will call. Grihasthas. So Grihasthas, they will have families and they will have to maintain, earn, whatever. But the expectation is chant 64 rounds. That means obviously 64 rounds if you have to chant every day, and you're a grihastha means you will have your DT and everything else also. All that also you'll be doing. And then you have to maintain your family. You will have your servants and maintain them. So you'll have to simplify your lifestyle to save time to do this. You don't have an option. You cannot have a 9 to 5 job and also do all this. It won't be possible, and have a family and all that. So you will have to simplify your lifestyle. That's when it would be possible. That is why when Srila Rupa Goswami gave the definition of pure devotional service, and by the way, Srila Rupa Goswami gave a definition, Anya Abhilashita Shunyam. Anya Abhilashita Shunyam. Jnana Karma Adi Anavritam. Anukulyena Krishnanushilanam. Bhakti Ruttama. What is Uttama Bhakti? Srila Rupa Goswami explains. I will just show you. Because this comes all the time. What is pure devotional service?
Mm.
You're seeing my screen?
Yeah.
Yes. So this is the definition of pure devotional service from Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. Okay. 1.11.1 or 1.1.11. Anyabhilashita Shunyam. Jnana Karmadhyanavritam.
Anukulena.
Anukulyena Krishnanushilanam. Bhakti Ruttama. So what is Uttama Bhakti? This is the definition. Okay. Uttama Bhakti means pure devotional service. Ananya Bhakti or Uttama Bhakti. This is the definition. So now let us look at what it means. So where should you start? You should start with this word. When you try to understand this word, this shloka, start with Sheelanam. Sheelanam means what? Cheshta. Cheshta. Activity. Okay. Shilanam can actually mean two. It can be Cheshta Rupa and Bhava Rupa. Two are there. This is Cheshta. Shilanam can be Cheshta Rupa or Bhava Rupa. Okay, it can be both. Bhava Rupa we will not discuss because this happens in Bhava Bhakti and Prema Bhakti stages. We are not there. So we don't have to worry about that now. We will look at this Cheshta Rupa Shilanam. Okay. So Cheshta Rupa means, Cheshta means what? Endeavor. So activity done with body, mind, or speech. That is Cheshta. Cheshta means what? activities done with your speech, with your body, or with your mind. Any of these three, not all, any one of these three, or two or three also. That is Sheelanam. And what type of Sheelanam? Sheelanam is the verb, right? So then how should this Sheelanam be? Krishna Anusheelanam.
Krishna Anuseelanam.
Anu means continuously. This chesta is not you do for some time and then you stop. No. You just keep doing it again and again and again and again. That is Anusheelanam. And this Sheelanam is in respect to who? Krishna. Your Sheelanam should be with respect to Krishna. Krishna Anusheelanam. That activity which you're doing with your body, mind, or words must be directly connected to Krishna. This is called direct devotional service. Okay. So when you say Krishnanushilanam, what does it refer to? Krishnanushilanam refers to Sakshat Bhakti. What is Sakshat Bhakti? Shravanam, Kirtanam, Smaranam. Like this. All the angas of Bhakti, etc. This is Sakshat Bhakti. So when you say Krishnanushilanam means activities that are directly related to Krishna, and also here Anu will mean, another meaning of Anu is Krishna or Tadiya, that means related to Krishna, or activities which are done for Krishna's devotee, for the spiritual master, for Tulsi Maharani, for Ganga Devi. All this is also direct devotional service, either directly to Krishna or those that are related to Krishna, Tadiya. Both are counted as devotional service. So Krishnanushilanam means direct devotional service. What are we doing here? We are trying to understand the definition of pure devotional service. What is Shuddha Bhakti? We are trying to understand. So Shuddha Bhakti is, the definition is given by Srila Rupa Goswami in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, Nectar of Devotion. So that is Anyabhilashita Shunyam Jnana Karma Dhyanavritam Anukulyana Krishnanushilanam Bhakti Ruttama. So this is Uttam Bhakti's definition, Uttama Bhakti. So we start understanding this shloka from this word Shilanam. And what type of Shilanam? Krishnanushilanam. And then there's one more word here, Anukulyana. This Krishnanushilanam must be favorable. And Anukulyana means it has to be favorable. It's not that you do direct devotional service out of fear because my parents are scolding me, so I have to do it. That's not counted as favorable. It has to be favorable. Anukulyana means favorable devotional service must be done. So this is one condition. Okay. First condition. Shuddha Bhakti means you should be doing direct devotional service again and again in a favorable mood. Then what is the next condition? Jnana Karmadi Anavritam. This Bhakti, Avritam means what? You know what is Avritam? Avritam means to cover. To cover. Okay. So, Anavritam means not covered by. What? Not covered by Jnana, Karma, Adi. That means this Bhakti which you are doing, Krishnanushilanam, this favorable Krishnanushilanam, Shravanam, Kirtanam, etc. that you are doing, it should not be interrupted. Not covered by means not interrupted. It is continuously you're doing. And that bhakti should not be interrupted by karma and jnana. What is karma? Karma means that is also activity done with your body, mind and words. But karma is fruitive activity. It is fruitive activity. You're doing work, and by that work, dharma, artha, kama, right? You do dharma. Dharma and karma is same. Identifying yourself with this body, whatever work you do, that is karma. You do Brahmana karma, Kshatriya karma, Vaishya karma, Shudra karma, Stri dharma, this dharma, that dharma. That's why Krishna says, Sarva dharman parityajya.
Parityajya.
For you to do pure devotional service, you have to come out of all these dharmas. It's not possible that you'll identify yourself with one dharma and also you're doing Shuddha Bhakti. No. You have to come out of all these dharmas. That's when Shuddha Bhakti begins. So, this Anukulyana Krishnanushilanam should not be interrupted by karma, and it should also not be interrupted by jnana. What is jnana? Jnana means three things. Jnana has three components. What are they? Tvam padartha jnana, tat padartha jnana, and aikya jnana. This is jnana. What is tvam padartha jnana? Tvam means you, the Atma, right? You are Atma. You are not this body, you are soul. This is called tvam padartha jnana. What is tat padartha jnana? Tat means that. Absolute truth is Brahman. That is tat padartha jnana. First, self-realization. I am not this body, I am spirit soul. That is tvam padartha jnana. Tat padartha jnana means absolute truth is Brahman. Nirvishesh, nirvikar, Brahman. Aikya jnana means I and that Brahman are one. We are one. This is called jnana. Now, when you are doing bhakti, that bhakti should not be interrupted by this jnana. Bhakti is what? Direct devotional service that you're doing to Krishna. Shravanam Kirtanam. While doing Shravanam Kirtanam, it should not be interrupted by this jnana that I am Atma, I am not this body, the Supreme is Brahman, and I and that Brahman are one and same. No. If you are doing Shuddha Bhakti, that Bhakti should not be interrupted. Although Srila Rupa Goswami says, before you enter into Shuddha Bhakti, you can take help from this jnana. That I'm not, like Krishna also instructs Arjun, right? Natvevaham jatuna samnatvam neme janadipaha nachayvana bhavishyamaha sarve vayamataparam. Krishna is saying that never was there a time when I did not exist, you did not. He goes on in the second chapter, so many verses. You are different from this body. The body will be finished. The soul will stay. Giving you knowledge that you're not this body, you're a spirit soul. So before entering into pure devotional service, yes, you can. It's not essential that you have to, but you may take help from this jnana before entering into Shuddha Bhakti. But once you enter into Shuddha Bhakti, no. Your bhakti should not be interrupted by jnana, by this knowledge or by karma. It should be like a continuous line, your direct devotional service. One more condition, that's not all. There's more. What is the other condition? Anyabhilashita shunyam. Now, this bhakti you're doing, you may be thinking that by doing this bhakti, I will get liberation, or I will go to Vaikuntha, or I will go to Swarga, or my son will get a beautiful wife, or he'll get a good job, this and that, my business will flourish nicely. Then I will do if I do bhakti, everything will be nice in my family. If you do bhakti for that, disqualified. That's not Shuddha Bhakti. You do this continuously like this, but a direct devotional service, it is not interrupted by karma and jnana. You're doing only sakshat bhakti, direct devotional service. And that too you're doing for what? Anya abhilashita shunyam. That means it doesn't say you don't have any desires. Anya desire should not be there. Anya, then what? There is a desire. What is your desire? To please Krishna. You want to please Krishna. The reason you're doing this devotional service, you're chanting Krishna's name, you're hearing Krishna Katha, the only purpose all day long you're listening to classes, because this pleases Krishna. Vindhyavali Mataji. You are listening. No, I'm not saying mute yourself. I'm saying you're listening all day to please, because this pleases Krishna. Because this pleases Krishna. So this is, if we do it simply to please Krishna and without any other purpose, then that is called Shuddha Bhakti. So this is the definition of pure devotional service. So much meaning is there. Who gave this? Srila Rupa Goswami. Who is Srila Rupa Goswami? He is direct disciple of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, directly instructed by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So this is Shuddha Bhakti. So then this chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra is the gift given by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, right? So if you chant like this, fulfilling all these conditions, only chant Hare Krishna continuously, like Haridas Thakur did. You don't need to follow any Vedic rules, regulations, nothing, no need. That's what is being said. So whenever you hear, and then also Srila Rupa Goswami is not just making up his own definition and telling us. This is their same. There's another shloka from Narada Pancharatra, where Srila Narad Muni is saying, he's also giving the definition of Shuddha Bhakti. What is that definition? Sarvopadhi vinirmuktam tatparatvena nirmalam rishikena hrishikesha sevanam sarvopadhi vinirmuktam tatparatvena nirmalam hrishikesha sevanam bhaktiruttama. Also, that's also called bhaktiruttama. I'm forgetting the shloka. Anyone remembers? Sarvopadi vinirmuktam tatparatvena nirmalam hrishikena hrishikesha sevanam bhakti ruchyate. Yes, that is bhakti ruchyate. Okay, sevanam bhakti ruchyate. So this sevanam will come here. Sevanam hrishikena hrishikesha sevanam bhakti ruchyate. Like this. So this same thing, this is exactly what Srila Rupa Goswami has said in Nectar of Devotion. This Anyabhilashita Shunyam, if you look at this also, the same condition. You see, here it is saying Sarvopadi Vinirmuktam means what? Coming out of all bodily designations. Sarvopadi Vinirmuktam, being free from all bodily designations. Then Tatparatvena Nirmalam. Hrishikena Hrishikesha Sevanam means Anukulyena Krishna Anushilanam. Okay? Sevanam. Tatparatvena Nirmalam. Nirmalam. Nirmalam is what? Jnana Karma Dhyanavritam. Right? No. Sorry. First one. Sarvopadi Vinirmuktam would be Jnana Karma Dhyanavritam. Why? Because no more Upadi. Upadi means what? Designation. Sarva Upadi Vinirmuktam. You are free from all bodily designation. You are not seeing yourself as a Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, a woman, man, Indian, American. That means you are not doing any karma or jnana. You are coming out of any type of designations. So this is Jnana Karma Dhyanavritam. Sarvopadi Vinirmuktam means Jnana Karma Dhyanavritam. Tatparatvena Nirmalam. Nirmalam. There is no contamination. Anya Abhilashita Shunyam. And then with this, what are you doing? Rishikena Hrishikesha Sevanam. Devote directly. Cheshta, Shilanam. Right? Anukulyena Krishnanu Shilanam. Hrishikena Hrishikesha Sevanam. Same thing. With your senses, you engage in the service of the master of the senses. Same definition. So there is no difference in opinion about what is Shuddha Bhakti. This is the definition of Shuddha Bhakti. So therefore, it is, whenever we read, we should understand properly. Okay. So when here when we read in the purport, Srila Prabhupada is saying that the merciful Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has simply advised us to chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama Eva Kevalam. Yes, if you do only this Hare Nama Eva Kevalam, then you don't need anything else. You don't need anything else. You don't have to follow anything else. But the problem is we are not able to do only that. Then Krishna is very kind. If you're not, that's the best. If you're not able to do, step 2, he'll give you. Bhagavad Gita also, Krishna says this, 12th chapter.
The next line
Right?
also
24
says,
hours, your mind completely absorbed in Krishna. That is topmost, best. If you're not able to do with your mind completely fixed on Krishna, okay, at least with your external senses you do. You chant, right? You make garlands, but absorb yourself 24 hours. They're also conditioned. With your external senses also 24 hours. Just engage in the service of the Lord. If you're not able to do that also, then okay, then you do some karma, and the result of that karma you offer to the Lord. So like this, step by step, according to your grade, you're in first grade, second grade, third grade, appropriate recommendations are given. Idea is to bring everyone to the highest position. But depending on where you are, that type of instruction is given to you, recommendation is given to you. But by adopting that, the expectation is eventually everyone will come to the platform of Shuddha Bhakti. Shuddha Bhakti means the definition which is given just now. 24/7 you will be doing only Sakshat Bhakti. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, Pada Sevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakyam, Atma Nivedanam. That's where we should come. That is the expectation. So, therefore, the merciful Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has simply advised us, right? Because in Kali Yuga, people are hypocrites. They are not, in name only they follow Vedas, but they are not actually following the Vedic principles. So, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has simply advised us, you chant Hare Krishna. The Lord can deliver anyone and everyone, even though one may have fallen from the injunctions of revealed scriptures. This is Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's special mercy. Consequently, he is known as Patita Pavana, the deliverer of all fallen souls. Because he doesn't see, you can see from Mahaprabhu's pastimes, you will see that Jagai Madhai, so sinful. They were raping women. All types of sin. There's no sin which they didn't commit. There's only one thing that they didn't do. Vaishnava Aparad they didn't commit. And that also, finally, when they hit Nityananda Prabhu, that was also done. But before that, they didn't criticize. They didn't criticize devotees. They didn't, because they didn't, they didn't deal with devotees. So because of that, they received mercy. But they did so many sinful activities. Now you tell me what kind of qualification will such a person have to do devotional service who's so sinful? But Mahaprabhu is so merciful. What is your background? What all you did in the past? He's not asking. All he's asking is, can you surrender now? He told that to Jagai and Madhai. I will take all your sins. In the presence of all the devotees, all of a sudden, Mahaprabhu turned black. And then everyone is looking at him. So Mahaprabhu asked, why everyone is looking at me like that? So I think Srivas Thakur says, my lord, you look like Gopal Krishna. You turned black. Mahaprabhu is golden, right? But now he's looking like a dark. Why? Because he assumed to show them, I have taken all the sins of these two now. They are free, they're pure. But there was one condition. The Lord said, you should promise not to commit those sins again.
Yeah.
And you should take full shelter of the holy name. And they did. They were chanting Madhai. They were chanting 200,000 names a day.
True.
200,000 names a day they were chanting. And not only that, he was digging. He was making bathing ghats for devotees to come and take bath. Personally digging. He's physically working and he's chanting 200,000 names a day, every day. So this is the quality of the devotees of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That is the expectation. We cannot just water it down and say, I'll just chant 16 rounds and then the rest of the time I'll do whatever I like. I'll do all types of vikarma and still I am delivered. We shouldn't act like that. That's a beginning, right? It's a beginning. Just like to, it's like an incentive. Yes, you come and you start, at least chant 16 rounds. But the
Yeah.
expectation is should come to
Minimum
24 hours.
16 rounds. Minimum
That's the
16 rounds.
expectation. If you're not able to chant, Prabhupada also said, you read, you hear. What do we do on fasting days? Janmashtami, what did Srila Prabhupada say? You chant, and when you get tired, you read. And then in between, if you're feeling sleepy, not on fasting days, in general also. If you feel a little tired, eat little bits of some prasadam. Again, you read. Everything is direct devotional service. You're honoring Krishna Prasad is also direct devotional service.
Yeah,
You're reading, you're hearing, you're chanting. In this way, you fill your day. And if all day when you're awake, if this is what you're doing, then at night when you sleep, what will happen? This is all will come in your dreams and thoughts also. So 24 hours, you're Krishna conscious. This is how we should mold our lives. We should engage in direct devotional service. So I think we finished that purport. We covered one shloka today. Thank you all so much. Does anyone have any questions, comments? No. Okay.
It was
It's
very,
Friday.
very, very
Mataji,
good.
I don't hear your sound. I don't know why.
Why? My voice
You
never
are
be
speaking, but I'm not hearing
my
you.
voice never
No.
be low.
Is it my problem?
I think so.
Maybe. Let me see. Maybe I need to put my...
Yeah. Is it? No.
1 second, Mataji. I was listening to some lecture in the morning, so I had these...
Hello, Hare Krishna.
Now I hear you.
Hare Krishna.
Yes. My fault. Yes, Mataji.
It's okay. No, from the morning, morning you gave that class, Mataji, that is ringing in my, what is that, Karnodakasai Vishnu, and then Garbhodakasai Vishnu, and Shirodakasai Vishnu. It's ringing in my ears.
Hari bol.
And I need to know, I need to see the chart also. You said, whatever you said, I grasped something, but I don't know I could grasp fully or not. I was,
Okay, let me.
Vatsala Mataji called me and I just gave her that lecture.
Okay.
I told her, you need to listen to that. I told her to listen to YouTube.
Acha. I'll see if I can
That
get
I
that
could
fixed.
never forget that. That I could. It's not going from my brain at all.
That's good. It shouldn't go.
That's really something, Mataji.
Okay, let me
All
see
these
if I
days
can.
I didn't get that much understanding, but this time I got so good.
All glories to Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur and all glories to my teacher who taught me.
No, but I should thank you too, Mataji. Discipline, this thing.
Here, Mataji. I think it's here, so I'll show you the picture. I think it's here. Or next one, maybe. 1 second. So those who want to leave can leave. I don't want to hold you if because the class is over. You can leave if you want. No problem.
I have 9 o'clock another class in California.
Acha.
That ends
No,
my
you asked me, that's why I'm showing you. For you only
No.
I'm
What
showing.
what I'm saying is, all day today morning 7 o'clock it started, and
Yeah, continuously going on.
9 o'clock, 9:30, 10, 11 o'clock also. 10:30 she will give the class.
Acha.
Our Guru
Okay,
Maharaj secretary.
Acha. Okay, Mataji, here we go.
Yeah.
See, this is, you're seeing my cursor, right?
Yeah. Where is
This
it?
is Karan. This
Where is
here. This ball.
No, I didn't get the cursor.
Okay,
There.
wait.
Top.
This one. See, I'm drawing red. This is my, you see, Karna Dakshay Vishnu, you're seeing red color.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. This is Karna Dakshay Vishnu.
Okay.
Karna Dakshay Vishnu is glancing glancing
Veda.
on, this is Prakriti. Prakriti.
Oh, she will dance to Prakriti.
Prakriti. Karanodakshai Vishnu has this is the zoomed in, this is Jivatma, Atma, conditioned soul. Atma is covered by avidya, and then also there is a covering of karma.
Karma.
Ah. So like this, there are unlimited number of Jivatmas inside Karanodakshai Vishnu. When before creation happens, they are all resting in Karanodakshai Vishnu's body.
Mm.
When Karanodakshai Vishnu glances on Prakriti,
But what are
through
the
that,
Vedas also? Vedas also glance. No?
yes, they also come. Vedas are also in Karanodakshai Vishnu.
Okay.
So the Vedas also, Kala Shakti. So when he glances, he's sending in Kala Shakti into Prakriti, the Vedas, and all these Jivatmas. Everyone is going inside Prakriti.
Mm.
Up until now, before the glance of Karanodakshai Vishnu, Prakriti was in an inactive state before, not now, but before she was in an inactive state.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but after the glance, now she becomes active. How she becomes active? Prakriti is made of three modes. There's goodness, passion, and ignorance.
Uh-huh.
So, but these three modes are in equilibrium. When they are in equilibrium, there is no activity. Everything is standstill. But when the Lord sends his Kala Shakti, because of the Kala Shakti, now there is agitation in Prakriti.
Mm.
So her condition now is, now this is the next stage. Prakriti, after receiving the glance, now she is transformed into
Veda.
Pradhana. Same Prakriti is now called Pradhana. Pradhana means now inside her she has all these Jivatmas covered by their avidya and karma. These are all Jivatmas. She'll have the Vedas and she'll have Kala Shakti in her. Now the modes are agitated already.
Okay.
So first, this inactive state of Prakriti is called Avyakta. Avyakta. Okay? Avyakta.
Mm.
From that Avyakta stage, when she receives the glance of Karanodakshai Vishnu, she transforms into Pradhana.
Mm.
So
Pradhana,
all
Pradhana means what?
it's Prakriti with Kala Shakti and the conditioned souls in
Condition.
her.
All
So
together Pradhana.
yes. So Pradhana you can compare to a pregnant lady.
Okay.
And before she received the glance, she's like a virgin lady.
Okay.
Okay.
That.
Because when the Lord glanced, he's sending all these living entities inside also.
Mm.
So before the glance, she was like a virgin lady. After the Lord glanced, all the living entities enter into Prakriti. So
Pradhana.
now she is,
Pregnant.
so like a pregnant lady. So what will happen? She will give birth. The baby that she gives birth to is called Mahat or Mahat Tattva. This is the baby born. This
Okay.
is an easy way to understand.
Yeah.
So Prakriti or Avyakta, she is initially like a virgin lady where, okay, then when after the Lord's glance, she turns into Pradhana, that means now like a pregnant lady, she has all these living entities in her, and now the modes are also are activated. Now she's agitated, so the modes are out of equilibrium now. Because of that only, there is material creation. There's Kala Shakti. Because of Kala Shakti, the Lord's potency has agitated her. And
Mm.
now she is ready to create. So what does she create? The first thing
Mahat.
that comes out of her is
Ahankara.
Mahat. Mahat comes.
Mahata.
So everything, Mahat Tattva. Everything that is coming from Prakriti is nothing but the three modes only. For example, Mahat Tattva is primarily, it's in the mode of goodness. Mahat Tattva is in goodness. Then this Mahat Tattva, from Mahat Tattva comes Ahankara or false ego.
Passion.
False ego is in ignorance.
Oh, ignorance.
Primarily. But as I told you, you will never find only one quality. They're always together. Goodness, passion, ignorance, they're always together like brothers. You cannot separate them. They're best friends. Only proportion varies.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's more, sometimes there is less.
Okay.
So here in Ahankara, ignorance is highest quantity is ignorance, but also there is some sattva, some rajas also there. So this Ahankara, again in this Ahankara, when sattva is more, that Ahankara is actually producing mind and the controlling deities. Mind and Indriya Adhisthana Devatas are produced from Sattva Guna. Ahankara and Sattva. This is false ego and goodness. And false ego in passion produces intelligence and the senses. False ego in ignorance will produce the gross elements and the sense objects. So altogether these are 23 elements, whatever is produced from Prakriti. So you have Mahat 1, Ahankara is 2, mind is 3,
Sattva, Raja,
then
Tamo gunas.
all are made of gunas only. So Mahat Tattva, Ahankara, then mind, and also then you have 10 senses, 10, right? Working and knowledge senses. No, intelligence is not counted generally in these 23 elements.
Then gross elements?
Gross and subtle elements, 10, 10, 10, 10. Total 20 you have. 5 knowledge senses, 5 working senses, 5 gross elements, 5 subtle elements. Total you have 20.
Okay.
This is 20 here.
Mind controlling deities what?
Not mind controlling, mind and controlling deities. Indriya Adhisthana Devatas. They come from Sattva Guna. Sattvic Ahankara.
So 23 elements you said, 14 from...
I'm counting here, see. So first you have 5 sense objects or subtle elements, 5 gross elements, 5 knowledge senses, 5 working senses. Total 20. Yes? Senses and these together 20. Agreed?
Did you put numbers there? No.
Okay, I'll put.
But I want the numbers.
This is 5.
Where is the picture gone? 5.
Okay, this because it's close, right? I'll write on this side.
Okay.
This is 5. Okay. So gross elements are 5, subtle elements are 5. Then senses, you have 10 senses, 5 knowledge and 5
10 senses.
5 knowledge and 5 working senses, 10. How many you have? 20 here?
20, yeah.
20.
But
then
three are mind controlling deities. Is that right?
No, Mataji.
No.
No. Third one is mind. So 20 plus 1, mind is 21. This is 20 plus mind is 21. Ahankara is 22. Mahat Tattva is 23. These are the 23 elements.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I got it.
Plus 20.
1, 2, 3 plus 20. Yeah. Got it.
So then, when after these 23 elements are created, these 23
excels.
Not yet. Not yet. So now, no. Karanodakshaya Vishnu. Karanodakshaya Vishnu. So now these 23 elements, they form universes. These different universes. Jagadanda. The 23 elements. So, each universe has a covering. You see covering?
Yeah.
The covering is 7 layers. Remember 7 layers?
Yeah.
So these layers are from these elements only. Universal shell is formed from these elements only.
Mataji.
So,
10 gross senses, 5 gross elements, 5 subtle. What are that? Gross and subtle. I forget.
Sense objects. Subtle means gross means earth, water, fire, air, ether. Subtle means form, taste, touch, smell. This is subtle.
Okay.
Thank you. So these universes are formed. Okay, the universes are formed. So the universe is Anda, Jagadanda it is called. Anda means like an egg. It has a shell and inside
These
also it will.
seven layers, sir. I'm sorry. Seven
You
layers.
want to know the 7 layers? Okay, I'll tell you what the 7 layers
Bhumira
are.
Panala Vayu?
Yes.
Okay, okay.
So,
Got it.
Bhumirapo Nalo Vayu is 5, right? And what
Kamman
are the
Buddhi.
other 2?
Buddhi, Kamman, Mana Buddhi.
So, Ahankara
Ahankara,
and then Mahatattva.
Mahatattva. Okay.
So, when you say Ahankara, it includes Mana, Buddhi, Chitta, everything will be there.
Okay.
So, all your subtle body. That means Man, Buddhi, Ahankar, Chitta, all that comes under Ahankar and Mahatattva. And your 5 gross elements. These are the 7 layers.
Okay.
Okay? 7 layers. Okay?
Mm.
5 is Bhumi, Rapo, Nalo, Vayu. 5 gross elements.
Okay.
5 layers. 6th one is Ahankara.
Ahankara. Buddhi.
Ahankara means it includes mind, Buddhi, Chitta, Ahankara. All 4 are counted as Ahankara. And the last one is Mahatattva.
Okay.
We can't see the upper one, Mataji.
Mahat.
In the screen, we cannot see the above
Oh,
part.
you want to go
No,
higher?
she has
Okay.
on the top. You have no.
The top we
Mataji.
cannot see.
Yeah. This
Now
you
we
have.
can
No?
see. Yes. No.
If we see that, we cannot go to this universes.
Yeah.
We have to see these universes. Okay, Mataji.
So then the universe is formed. Universe is like an egg. Like an egg, it has egg yolk inside and shell outside.
Okay.
Like that, universe also has the shell, which is made of these 7 layers. And inside the universe, you will have like egg yolk. You have 23 elements inside. And in these 23 elements also, you have all those conditioned souls that came from Karanodakashayi Vishnu. Vedas are there, the living entities are there, and the 23 elements produced by Prakriti. All that is there in this mass inside the universe. Okay?
Okay.
Now, what happens is, after these universal shells are formed, this Karanodakashayi Vishnu's Prakasha, this morning I was telling you, Prakasha means identical, looks exactly like him. By the way, Karanodakashayi Vishnu, I showed one head. Actually, he has unlimited heads and unlimited hands and legs. That is the form of Karanodakashayi Vishnu.
Oh, okay.
So this Karanodakashayi Vishnu is now going to enter into this universe as Garbhodakashayi Vishnu, which I am showing in another diagram here. See, so this is Karanodakashayi Vishnu. He is entering into each of these universes. I am showing one universe, but he enters into each one of the universe, and there are unlimited universes. Okay, so Karanodakashayi Vishnu enters, and when he enters, all this is not there. When he enters, it is just it's just like this. So Karanodakashayi Vishnu is entering just like this. And when he goes inside, he will fill half of the universe with his perspiration. and then he will lay down there. So after he enters the because
of
he
his
wants to sleep in a
perspiration,
different place.
he cannot sleep.
So then he sleeps here as this is Garbhodakashayi Vishnu. This is Garbhodakashayi Vishnu. So the same Karanodakashayi Vishnu, after entering into the universe, he fills half of the universe with water and he lays down there and he's sleeping. That is Garbhodakashayi Vishnu. And also he'll take this mass of 23 elements inside his belly.
Yeah.
And it stays inside his belly for 1000 celestial years.
Wow.
While it is in his belly, then this mass, and also after taking inside his belly, he himself enters this as Paramatma once again. He is there outside, and this one which goes inside his belly, he enters that mass again as Paramatma in the Hridaya Akasha, and then development of this mass begins. And this mass now grows into Virata Purusha.
Where does he enter, Mataji? Where half ocean water, okay, half of the universe is water, and he lays down. Then, but where will he enter?
One second. No. I am saying within the universe you have, if you go to the previous one, I told you, that's why I said egg. egg
Yes.
has a shell and it has
Inside,
yolk
inside,
inside.
the egg yolk is there, no?
So this is the egg and inside you have yolk, right? So this is the universal shell with a mass of 23 elements inside. Now Karanodakashayi Vishnu is entering this universe.
He goes inside that zero. That
And when he
pink
goes,
color.
he is actually entering.
Once he goes
Entering.
there, he will stay 1,000 years.
So he goes there and there's nothing inside. Nothing means this mass is there, but for him, he will fill this universe, half of the universe, with his own perspiration. Now there is Garbhodaka ocean inside the universe. Then he sleeps on that. Arundhati Mataji.
Now I am
Understood?
understanding. Yes, yes, yes.
You got it,
Ah.
Arundhati? Inside, once he goes inside, there is an ocean.
Yes, yes.
And
And
he
that
has
No.
first
perspiration.
circle,
No. Once he goes, there's no ocean. When he goes,
There's
there's
no
nothing.
ocean.
He will fill
Fill
from
with
his body's perspiration, he will fill half of it.
that much perspiration he will get?
Yeah,
Wow, God. 1,000 years and he has to.
so after he fills it like that, half of the universe, so this is, he's sleeping on this Garbhodaka ocean, it's water. His own
His
perspiration.
own perspiration he is sleeping.
Yeah, so this is Garbhodaka.
Yeah.
Water, Jal, Garbhodaka Jal, right? This ocean.
Mm.
So now he's laying down on this, and after laying down here, he'll
Paramatma.
take this. He will take this inside himself. Now it's not outside. He'll put inside his belly.
Yeah.
Arundhati Mataji, you're following?
yes, yes. Going inside this belly, Mataji.
Like pregnant woman.
Exactly, like a
Okay.
pregnant woman. So he will take this inside his belly,
Keeps
and
it
he will
1,000
keep
years.
it. He will keep it inside his belly for 1,000 years. And while it is inside his belly, now it is developing and forming. How it is developing? Because this is just matter. This is 23 elements only. So he will enter this mass which is in his belly. He will enter this mass once again. So first he entered the universe
As
and he filled
Paramatma
it with
he will.
water and he slept. Now after taking this mass inside his belly, once again he is entering that mass which is
Paramatma.
in his belly as Paramatma.
Mhm.
Following Mataji?
Yes,
Advainda?
yes. He's entering his own belly, Mataji.
His own belly, in his belly, that mass, he's entering that mass. Just like, this is just exactly like how the baby develops
baby
here also. Because when the male and female, what do you say,
Sperm.
gametes, sperm and egg, when they come together, it is just matter. Of course, the spirit soul is there, but it cannot do anything on its own. After that, when the woman becomes pregnant, when she has, Paramatma has to enter that. In Kshirodakshaya Vishnu as Paramatma has to enter
మనం
into
ప్రాణం
the
ప్రాణం వచ్చింది అంటాం కదా, బేబీ కదిలింది ప్రాణం వచ్చింది అంటే ఏంటి? దట్ పరమాత్మ ఎంటర్స్.
that happens even before that. For the baby, kadilindi and the movement of the baby happens later. But even in the very beginning, for the development to take place,
forming the baby.
For anything, for the development to take place, Paramatma has to be there. Otherwise, nothing will happen. This whole creation is also happening because the Lord's eyes are open. Karanodakshaya Vishnu is glancing and that Shakti is coming from his eyes. That is why creation is there. As soon as he closes his eyes, finished. The whole creation is wound up. There won't be anything happening.
అరుంధతి అర్థమైందా?
Mataji doesn't speak Telugu.
Then from belly again, all the lokas will come.
So I'll just tell this part. So this 23 elements goes inside the womb of Garbhodakshaya Vishnu. Okay. Now Garbhodakshaya Vishnu enters that as Paramatma. One more time. Because of Paramatma, now in that mass, Eyes are formed, nose is formed, ears are formed, limbs are formed. It takes 1000 years for the development of baby inside. What is that baby? It looks exactly like Garbhodakshai Vishnu. Only difference is Garbhodakshai Vishnu's body is completely transcendental, but this Virata Purusha's body is made of these 23 elements. It's made of material elements. Of course, inside there is Paramatma. Paramatma is the Lord, transcendental Lord. Just like in our body, the body is exactly. Our body is made of material elements, but in the heart there is Paramatma. There is Jivatma and Paramatma also.
Yeah.
Unless there is Paramatma, no development will take place. If Paramatma leaves the body, this is nothing but just dead matter. It will just stay there. It won't do anything. So similarly, on the universal level also, Virata Purusha means material body made of 23 elements. But the Paramatma inside is Garbhodakshai Vishnu.
Yeah.
And what is the form of Virata Purusha? He looks just like Garbhodakshai Vishnu. He also has thousands of hands, thousands of legs, thousands of heads. This is the form of Virata Purusha. Okay, 1000 years the baby is developed. Virata Purusha is completely formed. And Virata Purusha includes everything, right? The demigods, the controlling deities are 23 elements, means everyone is there, whatever we saw previously. 23 elements, everyone is there. Now, after 1000 years, now the baby has to take birth. How the baby takes birth? Comes out from the navel of Garbhodakshai Vishnu as the lotus stem.
The lotus stem.
So first the lotus stem comes out, and at the tip of the lotus stem is a lotus. Simultaneously, three personalities are born. One is Stula, Stula Virat. Stula Virat means gross body of Virata Purusha. Sukshma Virat, subtle body of Virata. And the third one is Lord Brahma, also called Hiranya Garbha. Lord Brahma and Virata Purusha. Virata Purusha has gross and subtle body. Like we have gross body, subtle body, Virata Purusha also has gross body, subtle body. So gross Virat, subtle Virat, Lord Brahma. Three personalities are born when uh, when Virata is born. Three personalities
the
come out.
lotus flower, Brahma will be sitting there.
Brahma. And all the Jivatmas that came from Karanodakshai Vishnu's glands that entered Prakriti, where are all these Jivatmas? They are here with Brahmaji in this lotus. Now
Brahmaji doesn't have subtle and gross, Mataji.
Who?
Brahmaji does not have subtle and gross. No, he also has. Of course, his body is made of ether. That's right.
Yes.
But yeah.
Yes, because you said
I'm talking about Virata Purusha. Virata.
Yes.
So,
Virata body is made of 23 elements.
Virata Purusha is here, inside the stem.
Yes.
Mataji. And in the flower, lotus flower is Lord Brahma. So this is the universe. And for how long will this universe last? For 100 years of Brahma. So here is the life of Brahma.
Yeah.
He lives for 100 of his years. And then this is Virata Purusha inside the stem I'm showing. Virata Purusha, on his body you'll have all these planets. Satyaloka, Tapoloka, Janaloka, Maharloka, Swargaloka, Bhuvarloka, Bhuloka, Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Talatala, Mahatala, Rasatala, Patala. This one. Okay. So, is this what you wanted, Mataji? You wanted anything else? Vindhyavali Mataji.
Mataji, can you send this chart for me?
I will send.
I want to keep on meditate on this because if I do 2-3 times after listening right away, then it stays in my brain.
Of course, that's true.
Very little I had in the morning. Then I told Vatsala, you better listen to that in the YouTube.
Okay. Yes, Mataji. And Achitya Mataji.
Can you please send that screenshot in the group, Mataji?
Yes.
Yeah, I will do.
I just want to, because you showed everything now, so I want.
When you see, you'll connect with the description.
Yes,
I
yes,
want.
yes.
And
Actually, morning I thought of asking, but again, everybody is there. I don't know.
yeah, temple class. So,
Yes.
so I didn't want to, I have to, honor the time there. So,
That's true. That I want to, because this is the first time I had all this understanding that Karnotaka Sai Vishnu and Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu and Kshirodaka Sai Vishnu, how they are coming.
yes, yes,
I
Mataji.
know from his navel, this thing, all the lokas were there, and the on the stem, and then up on the top, Brahma will be sitting there. He will be the creating again, second creator. I know a little bit, but not fully, like you said. And
Yeah.
that was really some morning, and even now also, it's very really is a nectar.
Hare Krishna.
And then 9 months we cannot keep a baby in our tummy. And
It's
then
all
when his baby is come, when baby will come, like that we'll see. And then how come 1,000 years he's keeping whole thing? And it is not an easy thing. That's why he's Paramatma. He's Supreme Personality of Godhead. We are nothing. We are nothing in before him. So a lot of things to know, Mataji.
Yeah.
It's very interesting.
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you. Thank you.
I will end here.
Thank
We
you.
went way
I
over
kept
time.
you
Thank you.
just waiting. One
Hare
second.
Krishna
No
Mataji.
problem.
Thank you,
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Thank
Krishna.
you.
You were
Hare
also
Krishna.
there, Narasimha Prahlad Prabhu.
Yes, I am always there.
No, you were always there. No, I thought secretly I am listening to Mataji. So
No.
you also listened everything, okay?
There are six persons listeners here.
Oh, 6 persons are listening. Thank you very much, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyev cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Hare Krishna.
Send that Mataji.